What's going on? It's your dog Art Man the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. It's a live stream. It's been a minute since I had a full live stream, but I got the time today to cook on this subject. Gervonta Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin. It's looking like it's official because those men are going back and forth right now on the net. Look, we're gonna cook on that shit, but I'm gonna keep on sending this link out real quick to let everybody know that we are on here live. Yes, sir. I'm just share this link out right now. So I'm trying to cook today. I'm definitely trying to cook today, man. This shit, it, this type of fight got me hyped because people saying, "Oh man, Frank Martin, he ain't ready," and all this shit. And then Frank Martin, like, man, I don't care what the fuck y'all niggas talking about. I know what I'm about. And I love that shit. So we gonna cook. Let me send this link out to a couple people right now. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna cook. Yeah, we're cooking now. Hold on. Let me send this link out, let everybody know we are in here fucking live. About to roll up my smoke so we can talk. But anyways, look. Frank, I feel like a lot of people sleeping on the dude. They looking at him like another tank victim. And he could be another tank victim, but we gotta see it. We gotta see it. We definitely gotta see it. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I'm just sending this link. I'll let everybody know we are on here fucking live right now. Frank the Ghost Martin. He said he heard him. He said he hurt that man. And matter of fact, let me just let that shit just ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm just let the clip ride while I'm over here scrolling up. Attention, everyone. He was on that cigar talk. Looking at he was talking that talk. This is some years ago. So this is before the Tank fight was in fruition. You said, if I got a fight team, I'm gonna box him because he be losing rounds early on, and I think I can box him in that way. Is that something that you feel? Shout out to my dude, Mr. Shelton, LDBC, or nothing, man.
I could box him. I could box him. I could bang with him.
Shout out to the whole LDBC. Look,
bang with him. I ain't gonna just bang.
I'm watching the Cigar Talk interview with Frank Martin, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like Cuz energy, bro, for real. I really do, because this is how you gotta have to play it if you're going in there against a fucking monster like Gervonta. You can't be on some defeated before the fucking fight even start. I don't like that type of shit. That's how they said a lot of niggas lost to Tyson back in the day. Talking about Mike Tyson. Dudes would just go in there and be scared. They already be scared. Them dudes already be scared of Tank. And they be they fall into the hype like guys like Lil Santa Cruz and Mario Barrios. Them, I honestly felt like them dudes were scared coming into the fucking fight. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I feel like them dudes were scared coming into the fight because they already knew what time it was. They already knew it was gonna be curtains. They just didn't know when. But Frank talking that motherfucking talk. He ain't sounding like no punk. And you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that as a boxing fan. You gotta respect that, dog. But you got these man fans online. Oh man, I'm about to cook on this shit. Oh, I'm so glad I'm back and got my little shit going on together, right? I'm about to cook on this shit because these boxing fans on Twitter, they be irking my motherfucking nerves, dog. With the if you say anything positive about Frank Martin in this fight, oh, you're hating on Tank, dude. You're constantly hating on Tank, man. You're hating on Tank. Look, we cooking on that shit, but I don't like that shit one bit, man. But let my dude boxing. What's up? What's
What up,
popping,
family?
bro?
Can't call it. What's the word? You do be hating on Tank though, but what's the word?
Nah, nah, no. Do y'all
Say
see
there
this
you go.
Tank, bro? I swear these other channels be like, oh, Tank Thug, he get locked up and he a woman beater. I don't be saying none of that shit. I don't say none of that.
You
I
made
just
a
be
few comments about the house arrest shit. I didn't like that neither. You supposed to be better than that, Art. We gonna leave that
oh
shit at the door, you know? You know?
I forgot what I said. I said something to the effect of, "Can he lead a house or some shit?" I don't know.
Yeah, just we leave that out. It's because there's a lot of shit we could go on, and like I don't speak on none of that shit because it just be like, that's a little, you know. But I feel,
I swear,
motherfuckers do take it to the
they only
extreme
say
though.
the boxing, I don't be like, "Yeah, nigga, that's why you locked up, nigga." I don't be on
Yeah, it be niggas
other
on
channels
that too.
be on that shit.
Yeah, that shit lame as fuck. But you know, the trip is though, you can't say nothing without somebody thinking you gonna hate. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing about Twitter and debating, period. You know what I'm saying? You say anything, they just and they got ways of flipping that shit. You could admit the utmost. You see, I got roasted by Clarissa and I gave her props. I'm just like, man, this shit just can get twisted so quick. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's coming the day where Javante gonna say something crazy to me online. I feel like it's coming because he just said it to everybody.
I
Yeah,
thought he
he
did already.
I just be saying, bro. I swear, all I do is just ask questions like, "Can Frank Martin do this? Can Frank do this?" Niggas be like, see, this nigga hating on Tank because he
They sensitive, bro.
destroy him.
Tank
that
fans
nigga.
is sensitive, bro.
Nah, bro, that nigga be hating on Tank, bro. I don't care how you try to dress it up and put the sauce on it. The
Look,
element of hate is all on the plate. You hear me?
hating right here. This is an example of me hating. I think Tank should fight Devin Haney at 140. Nah, you know the weight class and all that. See, niggas is hating. You want him to step out his natural weight class. That type of
I just don't
Sound
like
like
when people
yeah,
put
that sound like
words.
Canelo fans, bro.
that's why Canelo fans, Tech fans can't really even speak on the Canelo 55 pounds.
It be Canelo be putting his foot in his mouth. It be Tank Team speaking that people go on like Coach Kenny will say something, you know, like people who don't even make the decisions in his career say something. People build on it like Tank said, you know what I mean? And that's what I don't be liking. Like Tank don't really say much. Like he never said he couldn't make 140. There was some shit that his coaches said that he come more comfortable at 130 and he could make 130. Like, and people just took it and ran with it like Tank said, for sure, I ain't gonna make 140. I'm just
But
sitting back like this.
the representation of Tank, these niggas talking about some which fight or we can't do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We can't do what we do. What you mean you can't do what you do if you fight Shakur? You know what I'm saying? That's what he said about Shakur, that he can't really do, you know, he can't off now if he fights Shakur. And I'm like, bro, that's an excuse. I'm trying to hear that shit. I hope Tank don't co-sign that shit.
Yeah, well, I say you can't. Well, that's one thing I like about Tank. He don't say shit, and I'll be like, cool, because as a Tank fan, I couldn't stomach to hear him say some shit like, "Give me 150 million, we could fight
Oh my
tomorrow."
god,
Like I couldn't stomach him saying no shit like that. I
that
have
shit
to.
is cringe, bro.
Yeah,
Cringe.
bro, I can't do that type of talk, bro, for real. So
Mm-hmm.
Tank is safe in the regards that he don't say shit. So everything else just be narrative spunked off what other people have said. You know what I mean? And that's where I be on Devin ass though, because Bill be talking his legacy talk, and then you talking about fighting Barrios and Ryan Garcia, and just like this is not legacy talk.
Our
This is payday talk.
good brother Devin said he trying to be undisputed at 140. He said he wasn't thinking about it at first, but now he is. So
That brother, when they asked him about Matias, he said, if the numbers make sense. When they asked him about Tiafimo, he said, if the numbers make sense. Do you know that is the oldest trick in the book? If the numbers make sense, just say we
makes sense.
fuck out of here. If you really want to make the numbers make sense, boss man. Like, if you really want the fight, make it happen. You see how Benavidez is willing to bend, buckle, and break to get a fight.
When it comes to making it, like you can't even just hit up Tia directly. You got to hit up the old man in charge. We all know who that is.
And that's real, but it can get worked out because the old man has worked out several deals.
Let Devin Haney go in there and wash Ryan Garcia. Motherfucking Teofimo Lopez gonna be talking about the Illuminati next.
Yeah. Let me keep it gangster though. One thing I've observed, I don't know if Ryan is just a marketing genius, but from what I see from just beyond the smoke and mirrors, he looks in shape. And the workout footage I've seen, he looks sharp. I don't know if he's playing mind games to make people think he missed, but nothing in his, like, outside of what we know is clearly some bullshit, you know, the smoke screen marketing. But I've been watching a couple of footage. I'm like, Ryan,
Bro, what?
I hope Devin don't get in his head, and it don't look like Devin has. But go ahead.
They showing that the ticket sales not looking like the best. So what is this marketing doing? I don't understand it.
I mean, because he knows naturally just off their name, he has to do more. Like
he's not an attraction though, too, Art, man. Like I know that's your guy, but you know what I mean.
But he's
like,
not.
Facts. He's not an attraction.
He's
not yet.
Oh, who
not
he's
yet.
fighting? He has to fight something. The dance partner has to be something. When it
And
comes,
Ryan's not the dance partner. See, this is like with Tank and with Tank and Ryan. This before we knew Ryan. I don't even call him a fluke because I still think Ryan is a good fighter. But this was before the allure was the bubble was bursting. You know what I mean? People was hype about seeing what might happen. When Tank put him down, that was it.
you don't got to tell me because I already been calling it out. I'm a Devin Haney fan, but this Ryan Garcia fight, I just want him to get that shit over and done with because I don't view Ryan Garcia as somebody special. I really don't.
Damn.
But these people do.
You don't see who is somebody special, Ryan?
I don't feel like Ryan is special or elite. I really don't.
No, I wouldn't say elite.
So that means Devin should watch him, right?
These critics do.
It shouldn't be a competitive fight whatsoever, right, Art Man?
But
Ooh.
it could be a competitive fight.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't
How
go
can
there.
it be competitive if he's not elite?
It could be a competitive.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Of course, Ryan Garcia is a pro, and anything can happen under the bright lights. But
Okay.
just analyze it and look at it like Ryan Garcia, skill-wise, he's really not up to par. And if you say, "Oh yeah, he's looking sharp," like he's manipulating people. He not manipulating Devin because Devin, fucking strong-minded Muslim brother, that nigga's still dedicated to the craft.
He's still human. In the ring, he said, "Dad, Loma got me figured out." He's still human, so that don't mean the mind games can't work. I just hope Devin doesn't
figured out in
feed into it.
Loma got him figured out in the 10th round and still went out there and lost the next couple rounds. So it can make sense.
What I'm saying, mentally, he can be, I can't say broken, but you can be tempered. Your mind can be tempered with, I don't care, Muslim or not. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, let's speak on that. Y'all consider that a sign of weakness by admitting to his dad that he feels like his opponent?
You goddamn right.
Maybe frustration, if anything. I don't know if it's weakness. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say mental weakness, but of brokenness. Not completely broken, but that's a point. I've never heard a fighter say that.
After saying that, he went out there to win the rounds after and sealed the fight.
The 12th round, Loma took the gas off, so I can't say it was like some highly competitive round that he edged out that like on some tough shit. He like Loma took the 12th off. Like
He stepped to him. Definitely did.
I mean, he knew he had to win the round, but I don't think, like I say, it was a sign, like you say, mental frustration might be a better wording for it, but it was a breakage of the mental. Like, I'm psyched out at this point, but I can get it back together. But what I'm saying is I just hope that even with all that being said, that Ryan tricks don't make Devin lose focus. Like Ryan's not focused, so I could take him lightly. But I don't think Haney doing that. He training in the mountains. He on his ball. Like he doing business as usual. But I just hope he don't think all the antics is something that's making him think Ryan ain't on his A game, because I think Ryan is secretly on his A game for real. Even all the frustration looks from Derrick James.
Too, because my point is Devin already sees that shit, bro. It's not no, oh man, I'm gonna just take him lightly. Nah, he's not. They stated multiple times, him and his father, Bill, they stated, man, we know Ryan is fucking playing games, but we on our shit. And after we seen the motherfucking, I don't know if you watched the Devin Haney the little videos he uploaded on his channel of him going through the training camp, the brother is working.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, he working.
Look, look, Art, man. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you think he's elite or not. It's going to be a good win for Devin. I mean, I'm picking Devin to win pretty easily and comfortably. It's going to be a good win, bro. At the end of the day, no matter how you feel about Ryan, he's a top. Go ahead.
I'm more into the Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin fight. I'm sorry, because
okay, that's fine. I feel you on that. That's a more competitive fight. You're right.
Ryan quit before, and I know what Devin Haney is capable of. So I understand that Devin's fucking. He might even just put the beats on that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man,
I don't know. I don't think so.
But
I think the fight will be more competitive than you think. Actually, to be honest,
same. I feel you.
There's room for the element of surprise with the Frank fight, and I feel like drawing people in because it's like, okay, yeah, we know Tank is a monster, but this is the first time he's fighting a undefeated Black American. You know what I'm saying? Top contender. And it's not just the fact that he's Black American.
I think he's a highly skilled athlete too. Like he's
skilled athlete.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't think you should just write off Ryan Garcia versus Haney either. I just don't. I think there's something there too. Like I like what Ryan did in the first couple rounds against Tank. Like how he imposed his size, how he stepped to him, and Haney will have to fire a fucking blow to keep Ryan up off him if he chooses to attack him like that. And I ain't saying Haney don't got it, but I'm just saying just to write Ryan off like this, just a for sure win for Haney, I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. You know what I mean?
Yep. And he's looking real good with Derrick James, bro. He's looking really good, man. I wouldn't sleep on that fight.
Because I think Devin got to keep him up off him. Like, do you really? Because even when Luke Campbell put him down, he came back like a dog. I think Ryan showed a lot of dog in that fight. And if you can't really put him down or fuck him up, I think he coming all night. I don't know.
Yeah,
pause. But yeah.
Yeah, but I was just finna say. right. What'd you say, Art?
Money on Ryan. Is that what I'm hearing?
Hold on. Art, repeat yourself. What'd you say?
Y'all putting money on Ryan Garcia?
Hell, bro, I should say
I wouldn't
that
put
Devin
no
should
money
beat him
on it.
convincingly. I ain't putting no money on
Ain't putting no money.
But what I'm trying to say is I think it's gonna be a little bit more competitive than what you're saying. I'm not saying that it's gonna be a close fight or anything by any means. I think it's gonna be competitive. But I think Devin still washes him though. Like not wash him, but I think he beats him convincingly.
Especially in the second half of the fight.
And get Philly shell?
You said what?
I'm not that Philly shell, that Victorville shell. Y'all think Devin can get past that?
Man, he won't even bring that motherfucker out. He better keep his high guard up and fight tall. That boy, he better not do that silly shit he was
doing. Thing
doing.
He can do.
So y'all saying my man Derrick James taught him that shit?
I don't know where the fuck he got that from, bro. That shit is trash.
Dan Goosen said it. Dan Goosen said it the best. You don't train Ryan. You just work.
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to everybody in the chat real quick. Shout out to my dude Joseph Townsend. Shout out to my dude Shelton. My dude Lightworker 22. He said Ryan isn't elite, but Dev getting more credit than Tank for beating Ryan at a more comfortable heavyweight. I can agree. Dev beat the shit out of Loma. Haney made a grown man cry that night. Devin whipped Loma ass. Tank and his fans fear Haney. We give it Devin more credit because Tank didn't want to face Ryan at his comfortable weight, and Devin let Ryan wait, whatever. And he's still gonna crack his ass. My dude Champs on the counter. I said, bro, what's up? It's Ryan. What's poppin', fam? He said Tank versus Frank will go the distance, but I'm afraid they'll blackball Frank if he beat Tank, like they did Bivol at the Canelo when they was talking about. So I was told by someone close to Kent that Frank beat Tank in sparring. And you know, and that's what I want to talk about tonight.
I don't believe that shit at all.
I
Yeah,
believe.
me neither. That's
I don't believe it.
I believe.
narrative talk. Go
Nah.
ahead.
I believe it. I believe it.
I don't.
You're the
Not
master
at all
of the
whatsoever.
narratives. Continue.
Here's why I believe it. The reason why I believe it is because what's the reason to lie? Why would you?
What part are you believing? Pardon my ignorance. What part are you believing?
First of all, let's let the man talk. Let's go to that real quick. Give me one moment to play that shit real quick.
Yep.
Hey, while you loading it up, I don't want to hear shit about no rehydration clause because the IBF has it in place for a reason. There are too many weight bullies in boxing, and if you can't make the weight, don't fight at the fucking weight. I don't want to hear about that rehydration clause shit. If it was so bad, IBF would have been got rid of it. It's to control the weight bullying, and that go for some of my favorite fighters, from David to Earl to a lot of motherfuckers should be fighting in higher weight classes. You know what I mean? Like it just. So it's only a struggle when you ain't fighting nowhere near your weight class and you got to blow back up 25 pounds after. You know what I mean? But I thought I make it.
We was fighting in there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you get in that mode, you feel nothing. Mm-hmm. That's how it was. But when we first started, it was I could tell he had power or whatever. But after when I hit him with that shot, he got to grab and all that. That's when we got to we got to just fight.
Hold on, did you feel like you heard him? Was you in your head like, okay, I just heard Tank? Facts. Ooh, there's not a lot of people that can say that, Frank. I'm just I'll let you. Not a lot of people that think this is Tank.
I don't know why he lied and said he heard me.
And so, hold on. Tell me again about Ryan because.
What y'all think? What y'all thinking? Because the man said, "Look, I hit him with a shot, and Tank start feeling a certain type of way, and them boys try to, you know, I felt like the niggas was gonna try to fight me after the fact. Start getting a little too aggressive.
Could have been.
I mean, I think he caught Tank with some shots, but like to say he heard him, wobbled him, whatever the case is, nah, I'm not buying that.
You don't think, bro? We didn't even see Floyd Mayweather, bro, get.
No. I was just gonna say all fighters are capable of being hurt and touched, so it's not far fetched that it happens.
Far fetched that maybe, and what I like about this, it's not like he's saying, "Yeah, I whooped him in sparring, so I can whoop him again." It's like, yeah, I understand that I did do something, so it wasn't no just walk. He didn't just walk over me like the rest of these do.
I mean, it's a good promotional tactic. A lot of people feel like this is a mismatch. If he says, "Oh, you know, I heard him in sparring," then you know. Might intrigue some people. That's what I see it. That's what I see it as.
Marketing?
I think so, yeah.
The fight's already sold, bro. The fight's already sold.
Yeah, but is it
no,
on
but we can't. But right? we can't do this. Like we saw with the Earl and Crawford, man. Niggas got to do a little more to sell the fight. So I like all this banter. I want.
Oh no, I fuck with it too. I like it. I'm a fan of it. But I just think that's all it is.
I like this type of
we
banter.
Need it, man. Because
like, oh, y'all niggas like pick a side. Like, nah, nigga, like boost up the fucking fight. I like both of these niggas. Bro, it has to be a winner. Sometimes it cannot be the favorite. Sometimes it's the other guy. The thought of Tank losing to somebody just makes them feel like, I don't know, like it hurts their spirit or something. Like,
or on the flip side, it makes you happy because you are a Tank hater and you kind of want him to lose.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the underdog story. I really do. Oh
yeah, for sure, definitely.
Plus, Frank is a Midwest nigga, so a Midwest.
I'm rapping. I know. I'm rocking with him too. It's just the experience gap that's going to play out. I think it's going to be two high level athletes going at it for the first 2, 3, 4 rounds, and after a while, the experience gap would just be shown, and Tank will snipe him like he do everybody else. You know what I mean? Like it just Tank is really nice, man. I know people like the.
You know what I ask everybody who say that the fight's gonna end up late? Why do y'all feel like it's gonna be late? Why it can't be early? Why it can't be on some Charlo Lubin shit? Y'all don't feel like Tank can't get him out early?
I think Frank is smarter than that.
Just stylistically, though, just based off of straight styles, I think he troubles Tank. You know what I mean? Frank doesn't have the style where I feel like he could get caught early. I mean, I could be wrong, of course, but
I believe.
Right.
Honestly, my boxing brain is saying that basically this is what's going to happen. They're going to fight. Frank might catch a little steam early, and then right when he gets comfortable, Tank is going to let something off. That's just going to have him rocked, and he's just not going to know what to do because of the inexperience. Probably going to try to jump up real fast after getting knocked down on some Caleb Plant shit, you know, and just
could be right.
TKO.
Yeah.
That's right.
But just the, thought, of seeing somebody's determined and seeing the history of fighters being determined and hungry, it makes me feel like, damn, maybe this guy Frank, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he can pull something.
No, everybody got a puncher's chance.
I'm not gonna bet no money on it, but I'm just saying maybe he could pull something off because he has the tools to do it. He's fast, he's strong, he's athletic, got the fast twitch muscles too.
But does he really have the power at that weight class? I don't be seeing Frank Martin slumping shit like I see Tank slumping shit.
He damn near stopped that. He damn near stopped that Olympian nigga he last fought, and everybody talking about, oh, this nigga he had
damn near ain't enough though.
It's been a while since he's had a stop. It's been a couple years.
Here's the thing: you gotta respect the fighter if you see that his power is still there in the 12th round, right?
Respect is there, but some people just don't have that type of knockout power, and I don't think he does. He hasn't had a knockout in a while.
That all the way to the 12th round, so he's dangerous in every round. I'm just saying, you gotta look at it as like that as well.
But if he ain't putting you away, You dangerous. That's like Haney. He dangerous 12 rounds, but he ain't putting, you know what I'm saying? He ain't getting motherfuckers out of here. I gotta respect you, but I ain't gotta fear you. I think Tank has power to be feared.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
you said what?
Who's the stronger fighter physically?
Between Martin and Tank?
Yeah.
Tank.
I'm not saying who's the harder puncher. Who do you think is physically stronger? Like, if they get into kind of like the little mode where Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, when they kind of bust up and they're kind of clinching, Bud just pushed them off. Who do you think is strong enough to do that in this situation?
Tank. I think Tank is the stronger fighter.
The short, stocky. See it in the legs and everything. He launched from the legs like that. You know what I mean? He arm punching, man. His whole body stock and compact. Like
he is southpaw Mike Tyson, bro. Pretty much.
I feel like the power is there. Honestly, I do, because look at the fight against Rivera. He completely shut that man out, and not only did he shut him out, he shut out a fucking fighter that was on the drugs. It is true. It is documented. He was on the drugs. And Frank, a guy that's inexperienced, beat this dude. And I remember the Dominicans and everybody was saying, "Oh, Rivera's gonna outbox him because Frank, he fight like Errol Spence. He's basic." And I remember that shit. I remember, and he went out there and shut him out.
That sound like some Twitter boxing.
I was just about to say, we gotta where this from, because man, they could come up with anything on that Twitter, boy. I swear. You ask the girl Laser with Canelo, shit, they could just make up anything.
But here's the thing. The reason why I pay attention to that stuff, because fighters regurgitating that same shit, same talking points. When these niggas Canelo, especially that last interview Canelo talked, the way niggas is talking on the mic, they sound like Twitter niggas now. The boxers talking like Twitter guys. Am I lying?
Some.
I mean, Canelo has been on some shit lately, so yeah.
Canelo for sure. Even though I think low key, I think it's all part of the master design. I think the fight's happening in September.
He gives a fuck about what he's saying on Twitter. Y'all know that.
Who care about what people say on Twitter?
Shakur Stevenson.
Of course he does.
No, of course. He's worse than some motherfuckers. But he admitted it. He said, I don't do nothing but train and be with my family and be on here with y'all. And I really thought about what his lifestyle might be like. He might be telling the truth. Like, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't hang out in clubs. Like, Shit, what else is there to do to fuck with mugs on Twitter? You know what I mean? Because I mean, ain't like boxing getting talked about on the mainstream ESPN all day. So that's kind of be the juice of the.
The reason why I know these niggas listen to us is because I remember during the Wilder Fury trilogy, Mike Coppinger sent me a fucking DM trying to get information on Wilder and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? You supposed to be the journalist. The fuck you asking me for?
I get DMs from mugs, and I ain't even no mug on here, but I guess they just respect what I be putting out. I be getting hit ups from insiders. I be like, damn, like they be paying attention. They really do. You know what I mean? Like, and it's hard not to for real. But I think at this point, like it's something like some people take it a little more to heart, like a Jamel Charlo. I think that's why he didn't fight Canelo with his best emphasis. I don't think he wanted to be a meme. I don't think he want to go through what Earl going through with this turn shit, like where you every time you look up, they driving you about it.
That shit with Charlo was worse than Errol Spence because that nigga went out there and completely sold out.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why he didn't. That's why he didn't. He didn't want to be a meme, or he didn't. I think these guys fight. Like even when Broner fought Pacquiao, I feel like Broner got a lot of good work on Pacquiao with some check hooks and some, real shifty work early on. But when he got touched one time, he ran from him. Like I guess he didn't want to go through what he went through with the Maidana shit, So that shit. I mean, we all human, so I could see it playing in their mind, but fuck that shit, man. Y'all niggas been doing this since y'all was 5 years old. Fuck what these people talking about who ain't, getting in the ring.
You gotta really work that because you don't want to put your fighter in the wrong position, get knocked out early or some shit. But some fighters, they benefit out of going through the ringer. Like, look at Anthony Joshua. That nigga is still standing. Now they looking at him. Damn, even though you got a couple L's, you still a fucking legit threat in the fucking game and a top guy.
Well, to his credit, he is a gold medalist, bro. And a lot of people ain't coming out with that gold medal, So if you supposed to be who you are, when you got a gold medal, I think your career should be fast tracked a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you're not normal. You know what I mean? You want a fucking gold medal, go hard or go home. Like
like you put niggas like been in there with Charlo early. Like nigga, look at this nigga career, good fighter, but he ain't never touched the belt, never. And that's sometimes I be feeling like, man, that's sad. Niggas like Rolly got a belt, but niggas like Lubin ain't never touched a belt. Sheesh.
Who you say who ain't never touched the belt?
Lubin.
Shit, he got his ass. That was one of them situations where you thought he was you put him in the fire too early, like you said, against the wrong motherfucker who was really in his bag, you know what I mean? And he really just got caught with a good punch too. Had he not got caught with that punch that early, I think it would have been a better fight. But since he didn't, he like ducked right into it. It was just what it was. But I think Lubin would have gave Charlo a better fight had he not got creamed so
agree
early.
With you on that. He just got caught early.
Yeah,
I compare that fight to motherfucking Theo versus Richard Comey.
Man, T.O. did his thing in that fight.
I feel like it was a lucky punch. Niggas go,
maybe.
I want to hear that.
No, I don't say I don't want to hear that. I can feel that.
All day, they'll tell me all day. I can't say that was a lucky punch, but they'll tell me George Kambosos versus T.O. was a fluke.
I wouldn't say lucky punch, clean punch. It was lucky is a hell of a word.
But okay, maybe lucky is the wrong word. Okay, he's the wrong word. But it was a situation where he threw a punch and dude just happened to just have his face in that direction.
He got caught in an exchange. That's all it was.
Oh, just like Lubin.
But this how I feel about Fundora. People making it seem like because he got cracked at one time, he's incapable of coming and beating Tim Tszyu. And I think y'all got him fucked up. I don't think one knockout defines you as a fighter. You feel me? I feel like you could bounce back for that. And I don't think, hey man, Tim better go hard because I don't think Fundora gonna be fucking around, bro. For real, especially if he kind of clean up some of his act, like fight tall shit. You know what I mean? Instead of fighting like you 5'2", that boy be getting loaded, the motherfucker. I'm like, this dude like 6'6".
The reason why I don't have faith in Fedor really like that, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, not because he beat up on Lubin, it's because
he beat the shit out of him.
Out Minneapolis, he fought the man Jamonte Clark. I don't know if y'all remember that fight. I feel like he robbed that dude. I was there live. And I'm like, oh hell no! That's the first time he fought somebody that was around his height, and it looked like
Wait, which fight? Which fight you talking about?
Clark. Look it up on
Okay.
YouTube. Clark versus Fundora. Well, the nigga, I think he was like a couple feet under him. I feel like he robbed him. So I'm just like, I don't know. And then he's seen the situation, even in the Lubin fight. He got put down in that fight, and he had to do the whole, spit out the mouthpiece trick. I seen I remember all that shit, but niggas, they forget about it, but it's okay. I understand. But
I mean, you can hold on to that. He does work in that ring, and I'm gonna keep it real. He was beating Brian Mendoza's ass before he caught him with a shot. Like, I just think dude is a major threat.
so
And
are you picking him to beat Tim?
it's
No,
a
hell
50-50. It's a 50-50 fight to me because Tim then got his ass dropped. Like, I
don't know
ain't
about
big
all
on Tim. I ain't big on Tim like that. Like, if Tony Harrison win, don't.
That's just crazy, bro. You just put him, bro. I just realized I seen both of them niggas fight live. I seen Tim Zoo fight Goucher here in the Armory, and I seen what's his name, Fedora fight in the Armory.
I think both of them gotten better since them fights, but I don't got Tim. I don't think Tim really liked that for real. I think Keith would have beat him for real, but this Fundora is more of a, I don't know. He's not going to be moving as much as Thurman would have been moving to frustrate Tim. So Tim could snipe him, but if he fight tall and really put that rough and tough style like he did on Lubin, I don't know if Tim survives that ass beating that Lubin survived. You know what I mean? But shit.
I can give a definite answer on this fight depending on the ring size. Because your man Tim Zoo, he's used to fighting in them small ass fucking rings like he did Tony Harrison. I remember that shit.
Well, that don't give no advantage to neither one of them because neither one of them are major movers anyway. Like, you know what I mean? As far as lateral movement is concerned. So I hope the ring's small.
Tim Zoo got that like stalk you, you know what I'm saying, walk you down type of pressure. And it's good, it's easy to walk you down in a ring like that.
And it's gonna be easy for Tim Zoo, for Fundora tall ass to uppercut the shit out of him. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a little more excited for that fight than I was when I first heard it. I was like, how did he get a shot after?
It could go like my dude. I got a homeboy who fought Fundora, actually a Minnesota native. My dude, his name Vishon Owens. He trained with my dude Jamal James. He fought Fundora. I wasn't at that fight. But I just remember, this is my first time seeing Fundora. Swear to God. My dude, because I'm friends with him on Facebook, he posted, he said, yeah, I got a new opponent. And I'm like, okay, I'm rocking with my dude. Let me see who he fighting. Nigga, I seen the picture of Fundora. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, ain't no way. Bro, ain't no way. And everybody in the comment section like, oh, he gonna chop that tree down. We gonna knock that nigga out. And I'm looking, I swear to God, I'm looking like, bro, I don't know. This nigga look tall as fuck. He fought him, dude. It was a nice fight. But after like the third round, it was just like my dude started gassing. And Fundora was just punching that nigga from like damn near across the ring, bro, with them long ass arms. And I was just like, man, it looked like he was fighting a fucking octopus.
Man, they had a picture of Patrick Beverly guarding the dude Wimby, whatever the dude is named from San Antonio, man. It just looked, that's it.
That's just crazy. But my dude, he don't even fight at 154 for real. Check him out, Vishon Owens.
You have to check it out. But yeah, I got that being a 50-50 fight for real. The more, more the closer you get to fight night. And y'all got Isaac Cruz beating Rolly?
Maybe.
I don't really care for the fight, but I'm gonna keep it real. Once I watched the little gloves off shit on the Prime, it kind of got me more interested because I kind of feel like, you know what I mean, there's a little more insight on the fight and who the characters are. I'm looking forward to that fight, and I really don't know who's gonna win for real because Rolly ain't the most skilled guy, so I guess I would edge it to Isaac Cruz, but I like Rolly little unorthodox style, and I think that he can land some shit on dude for real. But I
think he can, but here's the thing. I just feel like Isaac Cruz at 140, he's a short dude. I feel like he's just gonna be short and fat. Like you see that picture of him at the fucking for the promotion, he really looked like a fucking fat ass pit bull.
Boy ain't got no neck.
So I don't know, man. What if that all that little speed he had, reflex? What if that shit don't translate at 140? The power. What if it's not there?
I mean, that's just like Tank. You want him to go up and fight Haney at 140, but you want, they the same size.
You know what I'm saying?
Same size.
Sometimes the Tank fans be admitting, they fear for you, boy, at 140, but they ain't gonna tell you for real, for real.
No, but you would say some shit like that. Or you're not sure about Isaac at 140, but you want to put Tank up in there. Like, you just like, let's fight at our comfortable weight classes and call it a day.
Tank whooping niggas in sparring, remember?
Man, sparring is sparring, bro. Shit, motherfucker. They say Earl be sparring with heavyweights. That don't mean I want him to jump back in the ring and fight Joshua. I mean, come on. I'm just fucking with you at that point, but
I'm just saying, look, what happened to that 30-year-old prospect narrative? You know, that shit just disappeared out of nowhere. That shit just disappeared, right? Overnight.
I think when he beat Rivera, it put some respect on him.
Nah, because they'll say after that still. I remember. That shit was just recent.
Well, you can't listen to everybody. It's gonna be one person out there but you.
The niggas try to minimize it, be like, it was just a couple of hands.
I mean, you bring up 1-2 narratives and make it seem like that's just the consensus going on. And it's just like who are you listening to in these situations?
Bro, look, it's like this. Everybody got a narrative, and then when it gets busted, it's, oh man, it was just a couple niggas saying that shit. It wasn't everybody. Nah,
you just
like the 140, conversation, the weight, with Devin Haney. That's the narrative that's spinning right now. Let them boys sign the contracts. I guarantee that shit gonna disappear overnight.
If what you say, I ain't hear you out walking in the crib. What'd you say?
I said like the Devin Haney is, he rehydrates to a certain type of weight. Let the contract motherfucking get signed. I guarantee all that shit's gonna disappear. It's not gonna, all the weight talk is not even gonna even fucking matter. And here's the thing. Tank didn't even mention the weight. It's only his fans. It's like they're projecting, dog.
No, they know his coaches said where he's more comfortable with and he could ultimately make 130. But y'all don't want to hear that for real. Like y'all want Devin to be coming in 165, talking about fighting Mario Barrios next at 147 and won't Tank, who's already moved up 3 weight classes, to continue to move up. Like y'all tripping.
Now, if I say this is because they're bullied. They don't want Tank to go in there with Devin Haney and Devin Haney just absorb this nigga punches and bully
we don't want any unfair advantage.
That shit, right?
No, it's an unfair advantage. Don't you agree? I mean, why would we want that? Especially if you the A side who control how things are gonna go. Why would you let this guy come in and have an advantage over you in any form of fashion? Like it's just kind of,
if
kind of asinine.
Bro, you won the title in the division already. Are you scared to win the title again?
Brother, he's fought one time in that division and went back to 135 for the last 4 fights, bro. Like, I stayed there because that's where I'm comfortable with. Like, that's it.
Call me a hater when I say, if y'all scared, just say that.
That's hater talk. Like, how does that equate to being scared? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? If I don't want you to have an advantage, that's not scared. It's just I don't want you to have an advantage. You know what I mean? But
he already won the title at this weight class, and y'all scared for this man to win the title.
Okay, brother. You could run it into the dirt, but the point being made is niggas need to fight at their right weight classes. So if Devin, you want to fight at 147, go fight the best at 147 and fight Boots instead of going to 147 to fight Mario Barrios. If you really chasing legacy, I don't want to hear that cap. Like this is all cap.
But Canelo went up there and fought fucking Bivol, not a motherfucking regular champion. He went up there and fought a world champion.
But that was a cherry pick gone wrong.
But y'all calling this nigga pillowfist.
Man, that was a cherry pick go wrong. He's supposed to fight better beef. You gonna go to 175 and prove this legacy talk. You thought Bivol, because he had a few bad outings, that you was gonna get that off. But he showed your ass. So
that's either here or there, bro.
Yeah, it is.
He went up there and he fought the champ, the world champ. But
and went his soft ass back down to 168.
He's a good fighter, but it's true that he really rocking like this dude. And maybe If they fight, Tank might get pointed, or he may not. He may sleep Devin if they fight. But they
You
got to
know,
fight.
Devin ain't sleeping him. That's for sure. Hey, look, I just walked to the crib, gang. We catch up if not late on the night tomorrow for sure, man. You know it's always good chopping boxing with you, G.
Okay, it's
I
all
catch
good.
up with y'all boys. Okay.
Yeah, what's popping, everybody? Yeah, we just chopping it up, man. So yeah, Frank Martin, he said he hurt that man, Tank.
Like you heard him? Was you in your?
And he grabbed and got to grab and all that. That's when we got to we got to just fight.
Hold on, did you feel like you heard him? Was you in your head like, okay, I just hurt Tank just
I
now?
hurt that nigga.
Yeah, facts. Ooh, it's not a lot of people that can say that, Frank. I'll let you know. Not a lot of people that say that about Tank. This is Tank.
All right. I don't know why he lied and said he hurt me.
Yeah. But so, all right, hold up. Tell me again about Ryan because, like I said, like he been.
Man, he talking about he hurt Tank. And look, I understand sometimes it could just be promotion, like, oh yeah, man, I hurt him. So it'll get people more interested in it. It's true. But then again, niggas got footage of that shit, right? So if there's real life footage, drop that shit. But I love the fact that he say, don't drop the edited clip. Drop that shit from start to finish, nigga. And look, that lets me know certain people in the game, they looking at it like, yo, you dropping sparring clips of 1 minute edits of fucking 40-minute fucking sessions and shit, doghouse fucking rules sessions. Like, come on, bro. What's up with that? But niggas not gonna call it out. All these popular YouTube channels, I be listening to the shit that they be saying. They ain't gonna call it out because they don't want to get on Tank's bad side. And I understand because Tank, when it comes to Tank, nigga, that's money, of course. Duh. But I see it, man. Y'all know that's some funny shit. Because I remember when Devin dropped the fucking footage of him, or when Fight Hub dropped the footage of him sparring fucking what's that guy name? Hector Garcia. Everybody was like, oh, why the fuck he dropping a 1 minute clip of that shit? Now it's y'all favorite fighter. All's forgiven. Y'all ain't looking at that way. Only way y'all looking at it is, oh, look, he got off on him. Look, he got off on him. But I'm not gonna lie, it was a good little clip. He went in there, looked like he was doing something. But I've been watching boxing for a long time. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And somehow, they don't want to show the rest of the film, but at the end, one team got paid and it wasn't Gervonta's team. So what does that tell me? As a guy who, that's in business, what I'm saying, Artman Apparel, it lets me know like, yo, somebody made some money and it wasn't Gervonta's team. So therefore, Devin Haney must have put in some real life fucking work. But let these fans tell it, oh, Tank just got tired and he quit. He got tired of whooping his ass, so that's it. No, nigga, he got tired and Devin started putting the fucking hands on that man. That's what the fuck happened at a young age. It's like this, dog. If Tank feel like he can beat Devin, that shit would have been happening a long fucking time ago. These niggas got tweets and shit from back in 2017 about fucking Tank talking about how Devin's a bum and all he does is just post sparring clips and shit like that. Said Frank didn't even want to say he hurt Tank. LOL. Look at Frank's face after you say that, bro. Please play it again and look. Hey, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I did notice that. I did notice that.
Said he hurt me.
Yeah. But so, all right, hold up. Tell me again about Ryan because
I did notice that. He did kind of have like a little look like, yeah, I mean, I heard him, but is that what really happened? Who knows? Play the clip. All I know is on fight night, somebody got to get knocked out. Somebody gonna get knocked out. Somebody gotta go. But overall, I watched the whole interview. He sound confident, dog. He definitely do. He definitely do. And I like one part of this clip. Let me see if I can find that shit real quick. He said something real good, and I like that.
I also wanted to say
right here.
And I don't want to sound. You got to take it with a grain of salt. I don't want to sound like this
This
nigga
is funny
saying
shit
this,
right here.
but because of expectations with this Tank fight, you don't act. Obviously, you're gonna go to win.
Yeah.
But to get ahead, you don't act.
Oh shit, my bad. Hold on.
Fight with Tank. Nah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I get what you're saying, but
I don't want to sound like this nigga saying this, but because of expectations with this Tank fight, you don't act. Obviously, you're gonna go to win.
Yeah.
But to get ahead, you don't actually need to win, though. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like you could, if you put on a great fight.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I get what you're saying, but
I ain't trying to play
nah, I don't want to be the guy who put up a good fight with Tank and he just because he put up this good fight, he gonna I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that shit.
Yeah, I like that. I respect that.
So,
Yo, Frank, I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, you know, I like that shit. I respect that shit. Because he's talking about some, man, niggas talking about some, man, if you put a good performance, you still gonna win at the end. Nah, nigga, try to hear that shit, bro. Try to go in there and fucking win, bro. These other dudes, I really feel like Tank has the Mike Tyson effect on these dudes, man. He really does. Tank is like the new Mike Tyson. He really is. Like a mini Mike Tyson. He got niggas fucking afraid before they even step into the fucking ring, bro. You said, look at his eyes. That is some funny shit, man. Hold on. He said, look at that nigga eyes, man. That shit's funny, bro. But yeah, he said Floyd was there, you know, saying Floyd hit him up with some old shit and all that shit. I don't know, man. Look, Tank, he could get dude out of here early because when I watch Frank Martin fight, I do understand he does have like some defense. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes his defense isn't the sharpest, especially around the later rounds. So you never know. Tank, you know, he is like a sniper in there. He's able to cut shit off real early. So he could with one punch. But anyways, man, I'm out of here. ArtmanApparel.com. Shout out to everybody. I might go live again later, but ArtmanApparel.com.